Hey guys, Mr. Happy here, and today I want to do a video regarding some of the changes that we can expect in patch 2.38, which should be coming out in the next couple of weeks, sometime around the time that the Tokyo Game Show takes place, which is between September 18th and the 21st. I'm assuming it'll be either the Tuesday before or after, but, you know, they can do whatever they want, release it whenever they want, so we'll just have to wait and see. Specifically, there's one thing that was just added to the list of things that's going to be added to that patch today. Over on the Japanese official forums for Final Fantasy XIV, a community rep stepped in to a thread that was asking about the rewards from Ramuh. And for Ramuh, it says that they're going to be raising the item level of Ramuh's awards to item level 110. Even if you already own a Judgment Ring of any kind, its item level will be bumped to 110 as well. And this is exciting news for me because Ramuh is just one of the few things that was completely overshadowed not only by the hunt, but by his excessive difficulty to not receive a reward that was better than something you could farm with soldiery. You know, it was something that really kept people from doing it. But hopefully now this means that more people in your party finder will be doing Ramuh, especially with Shiva Extreme coming soon. It's almost guaranteed you're gonna have to beat Ramuh in order to get there. So it's about time we start getting prepared for that. So item level 110, I think that makes 3 of the rings best in slot. There's 5 rings. I don't know which ones. Like the Scholar one is definitely best in slot. At least, well, the Healing Ring for Scholar, I should say, because I don't know if it's best in slot for White Mage. But these rings are now a lot more valuable. So if you have one, it may be better for you than a Hyalligan ring or your Soldiery ring. And if you don't, you may want to try and get one now. But that's not the only change that's coming in patch 2.38. I made a quick document over here. Not exactly the most thrilling thing, especially compared to the super organized way that the BG forums has it. But I just wanted to write it in a few quick sentences. So Ramuh rings item level increased to 110. We just spoke about that. Personal housing is slated for patch 2.38, but they've kind of said that that's subjective. Like, yeah, it's planned for 2.38 unless we need to push it back. And then, of course, with personal housing would come new land because, you know, the wards are pretty filled right now. And if you wanted to make personal housing accessible to most people, it would be kind of strange if you just kind of wanted to throw them into the plots that already exist. I'm curious to see what the personal housing lands will look like. One of the big ones that's being added is the next quest in the Zodiac Braves questline, or your Atma Anima's Novus weapon is going to be seeing its next bump. Now, we don't know if it's an item level increase at all. It could just be some sort of preparation similar to the Atma stage, where even though you may increase the item level or you may do something to it, it doesn't increase its overall strength. It may just be prepping us for the 2.4 edition of to the Zodiac Braves questline. We don't know enough information about it yet, so please wait, we'll know about it in just a couple of weeks. Another thing that might be added is the Sand of Time to the Circus Tower. They may be adding those, and to be honest, I don't see why not. The hunt has already made Sands of Time and Oils of Time very accessible to people who don't do the second coil of Bahamut. You might as well just add it to the Circus Tower. Besides, 2.4 is coming soon. I just don't see a reason to hold back. There's no good reason to hold back Sand of Time, so I'm hoping that that decision is ultimately made. Another thing that may be happening is the Savage difficulty of the first coil may be added. It seems very unlikely to me, but it is something that we can consider as a possibility. They've said that there are a few things that may hold it back, such as not having the original data. They've also said that if they were to do Savage first coil, it may delay Savage third coil, which leads me to believe that it isn't really slated for anywhere near 2.38. As much as their words have suggested it is a possibility, it seems unlikely to me at best. And the final thing, among a bunch of quality of life changes, such as removing the unique tag from the Artisan Spectacles and whatnot, the Ixal wrist gloves that you get from the dailies are going to be able to be equipped to all classes for glamour purposes. There's a lot of little quality of life things that are happening in the patch too. And then there's a bunch of stuff we just have no idea about yet. And then there are 2 things I have mentioned here. They aren't really 2.38, but they're happening around the time 2.38 is coming out. So, Eorzean Census is one of them. We had one at TGS last year at the Tokyo Game Show, because I had to say TGS and Tokyo Game Show in the same sentence. And I'm curious to see what's changed from then till now. I want to see retention rates. I want to see population results. I want to see percentage of players that have cleared certain content. And I've seen a lot of other people asking for these kind of things. I believe there's a Reddit post for it right now. Or, no, it's an official forum post asking for something similar. So I'm hoping that we get some sort of results from the Eorzean census. The last thing is the Dragon Quest X online event is going to be returning on September 14th. That could be the day of 2.38, or it could be a week early. But the only reason why I mention this is not only for people who didn't get to do it the first time around, you know, specifically new players since the PlayStation 4 version of the game came out. Since, you know, they never had the chance to get this item if they weren't playing before then. But there's also a new reward for people who have already done it before. And I don't know how many people even know that there is a new reward. I believe it is called the King Slime Crown. I'll put an image of it on the screen right here. This is what the box for it, what the icon looks like for it in game. And it's a crown. I'm sad it's not a minion, but I mean, we do already have the Brickman minion, so I guess I can't really say too much. All I know is that I'm going to be getting that crown, and I'm looking forward to some of these changes. I'm especially looking forward to seeing what happens in the next part of the Zodiac Braves questline, and actually farming Ramuh a little bit more, because I want my Thunder Pony. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think about patch 2.38? And remember, patch 2.4 is slated approximately for sometime in October. I'm guessing either the beginning of October or the end of October, and that's going to be bringing with it Rogue, Ninja, Third Coil of Bahamut, and new Zodiac Braves questline, Shiva Hard Mode, Shiva Extreme, 3 new dungeons, the usual stuff that comes out with most every patch is every 3 months. But let me know what you guys think about 2.38. Are you looking forward to 2.38? Even though I know you're looking forward to patch 2.4. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share to all your Final Fantasy friends. Be sure to check out the rest of my channel for other Final Fantasy XIV content, as well as other content that I'm going to be uploading, especially in this next week for you Destiny fans out there. And anyway, guys, until next time, take care.